Alright y'all, welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Hopefully y'all can hear me for the wind. I am out here on the first cut of the year on this property. This is a property I've had for a number of years. Most of y'all have seen it. I don't recall at one time I mentioned this video or this yard in a previous video that I did. That there was a significance to the yard as well as a specific part of the yard. So if any of y'all who have watched the channel for a while know what that is, comment below. Let's see. Probably gonna be a small handful of you though, because that was roughly 3 years ago. Just checking all some stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera around, show you a few things, and then we're gonna get going. I'll try to get y'all some footage, so be right back. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, it's pretty much winter weed stuff. This yard hasn't been touched since goes all the way down just past that pecan tree right there, out to the road edge. They did just pave this road in the fall, first of the winter, fall. I think it was the fall, yeah. And so I can thank DOT for the mess that's probably 3 feet off of the roadside. A lot of weed eating, but you can see kind of fluffy. And then it goes up in here. I'm gonna try to blow some of this stuff out into the yard, and all the way down to where that truck is, right about there. So all the way back to the woods. Let's get to it. Alright, so a lot of leaves behind these bushes here in this small area on the sidewalks and stuff. So I'm going to try to blow a lot of that stuff out into the yard here where I can chop it up. So I get the blower and here we go. lot of your grass. Sorry, camera pointing at my chest there. A lot of your grass right here. You can see these leaves are thick. Quick Track's cleaning them up good. Got the lift blades on it. Oregon lift blades. I'm gonna finish this up maybe with a little time lapse, and then I'll get some footage of other portions of the yard. Stick around. Ooh, it's thick, y'all. Time to get out to Z, man. I ain't talking about Mr. Gerald's help, neither. Alright, you can kind of tell. I'll get some more footage of this tomorrow because I got to come back and wrap it up. But got everything all the way down there. All the leaves chopped up. I'm not going to wrap this one up till I get back because I got to do some maintenance. And we have a new issue to start the season with the stander. So, well, not a new issue, but another issue. Ronaldo, don't say nothing. Shout out to Ronaldo over at Big Sons. So I got the Z. I got to do a little bit of maintenance on it. I'm going to sharpen it and put a set of blades on it and adjust the caster wheels a little bit. And then I've got to change the blades on this as well. So stay tuned. Well, y'all, guess what? Once again, wrapping one up in the dark. Had to stop and get gas. So, yes, again, Ronaldo. Had to get gas for the mowers as well as the truck. So, let's see what that cost me. I think it was $60 for the mowers. And, well, one mower and my 2 gas cans. The other mower tank was on the other side, and it had over 3/4 of a tank. So that was the standard. So I'm not too worried about that one. Having 10 or 11 gallons in the fuel cans. So $60 for the mower gas, and then another $83 in the truck. So it's 143 bucks. So yeah. That worked out okay, I guess. I'll do have a pretty good day tomorrow. That lawn I didn't finish. I spoke with the homeowner. She went on ahead and paid me. I'll be right next door tomorrow, so I can run over there and take care of it. The gentleman that lives directly across the street from that house actually came. Oh, funky glare in the phone. I don't know what that's all about. That's better. And he came across on his little cart while I was mowing and asked if I did pruning and pine straw. Obviously, yes sir, I do. He wants me to come over and speak to his boss, also known as his wife. He's come over and knock on the door tomorrow when I'm around and see about getting some measurements to possibly get them an estimate for that. So, hey, still drumming up work. Kind of like Mr. Gerald. Woo. So I've got to do some maintenance. I think I mentioned on the Z, I'm gonna need to put a fresh set of blades on it, and adjust the scout wheels around the deck. I think I've got them 1 notch too low, so I haven't used the Z as much. Obviously, you can tell from the videos and stuff, but I think it's also due for an oil change, but I'll probably get it through tomorrow and then maybe tomorrow afternoon do that. I have to make sure I got the stuff in the shop. I believe I do. And the issue with the stander, the short deck belt, because it has two belts. One goes from the PTO to the center pulley, which is a double pulley, and then that goes to, if you're standing on the mower, goes to the left side, and then the belt goes from the center pulley to the right side is a separate belt, and it started to come apart on that job. So I had to park it, and it actually started to flip the belt completely around on the pulleys, because it had, I guess, started to stretch when it came apart in that one place. I heard it start to make a funny noise, and kind of got to looking, and the belt had a whole lot of slop in it, if you want to say, flapping back and forth. So thankfully, I'm pretty confident that I have the belt, spare belt at the shop, so I won't have any real downtime on that. It just takes a couple minutes to change. I have two new sets of blades. I'm going to put one of those on the stander, so then it will be ready to go for tomorrow. So that's what I got going on. I don't know if I'll do the maintenance this evening, or if I will do it first thing in the morning, because it's 7:30. So but tomorrow night, before you go to bed, I think it's time change, so we get to roll them clocks forward an hour, which will help me out with everything I got going on. But so yeah, pretty good day. Hopefully there was some decent footage from earlier with the stander, with the time lapse and the real time cutting that grass. I wanted to get some more footage, but with that one, with the stander going down and having to jump on the other mower, I had to just kind of get going. I was hoping to be able to finish that yard, but didn't quite work out. So, but hopefully you did enjoy the footage that I got, and hopefully you could tell a little bit of that front section with the finished footage there. It's starting to get kind of dark. So I spoke with a homeowner about it. Told her that was going to be a double cut price above her normal cut, and that the regular cut price moving forward was going to go up just $5 a cut. I had to go up a little bit, which is still a good price for her, but she's an older lady that is right next door to 3 or 4 other properties that I do, so kind of help her out a little bit. She always I guess she always butters me up a little bit, I reckon you could say. She brings out Coca-Colas a lot of times to me when I'm done, or me and my father-in-law if he's helping me. And on a couple of occasions she has given us some homemade pound cake, so can't complain about that. But again, this time I think I'm just going to end the video here. I'm not going to bore y'all with more of me talking about maintenance on the mowers. If I get to do that this evening, I might bore y'all with it on the next video. But overall, it was still a decent afternoon. It was definitely a little more involved than I had thought it would be, but I knew it was still going to be a job. So, but that's the way it goes. Drummed up some more work potentially. I've got, like I said, 3 or 4 yards in that area, and those are bigger yards. One of them is 1.5 acres, and the other 2 properties are right at 2. And then one down the road from them is 2.5 or 3. So got plenty to mow right there. We'll see how that goes. And let's see what we got going on here. I'm not sure. I'm just making sure this guy wasn't about to take off across the road in front of me. So, yeah. So I messaged the customer that I got the landscaping job for as well. I told her that I would try to be starting on that next week, and she said sounds great. So I've got to pick up plant material and stuff for that, and get prepped to begin that one too. Still a lot going on. As always, I thank y'all for the support, and welcome to a couple new subscribers. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel and supporting me in this. Always appreciative of that. And just want to say, as I always do, like to close out the video with some encouraging words, and just to say, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.